Yeah, hey everyone, this is Dwayne with Dwayne's Diagnostics again. And for anyone who might have saw my last video or might be following my channels or might have come across this video, I'm actually was trying to replace these some gears here in this side mirror, passenger side mirror on a 2013 Kia Sorrento. And we ordered these gears, and this is not a job I would recommend for anyone, particularly on this car. At least for me, I didn't enjoy this job. It was very frustrating and takes extreme patience, and you got to be very careful about not breaking stuff. And you know, this is a 2013, and you know how most cars are made out of plastic nowadays, and there's a lot of soft brittle plastic. And I never knew, I've never done one of these before, so I never knew there was so much stuff inside of just a side mirror on a vehicle nowadays. But all this stuff here is just from this one mirror. And I don't think this one here is really designed to be serviced. It was pretty difficult getting it apart, but I got it apart anyway. And my hunch was right that these gears, one of these gears actually had a broken tooth on it, and this is actually one of the teeth right there. I don't know if I can show it to you real good here, but it's right there on the top. That gear on the left on the top, that's where that one tooth is missing. But there's also a gear, you can see it down there below, and between these two on the top, there's a lower gear in the middle of these, below these two top ones, which I did not know about. And this was all that came in the kit off of Amazon, and that's all that I saw on any other videos of people replacing these gears. I only saw them replacing 2 gears, so I didn't know about this third one. And I couldn't see it, but there actually is, I think, a broken one on that lower gear, or it's just stripped, because it does skip. It skips, like this top gear is driving that lower one, and it does skip right there, and it binds up. Sometimes it moves free, sometimes it binds up, sometimes it won't move at all. But that lower gear is stripped or has broken teeth too. So and for some reason I could not get these gears out of here. This one is designed differently than all the other videos I saw. All the other videos I saw, these gears would just fall right out if I turn this over, or they just come right out real easily. But these ones did not come out real easily at all. They seem to be encased in this metal here, right here, with these they got these little nubs of a rod or a pin there, of how they're designed. That little nub there on the ends, where they're that holds them in here. And I could not get these out of here. I think this is all one piece here, where this metal is, where they are fitted into. But I could not get that thing out of here. I could not get these gears out of here. And I'm not positive, but I think what you have to do is take this spring off here. There's a C-clip right here, but this spring, and then I think maybe you would be allowed to able to get that other big gear right there out. I think that other big gear is what's holding these ones in here, but I'm not positive on that. But this spring is under pretty high tension, high pressure, so it's not real easy to get that C-clip off there. And then I think if you were able to get it off there, it might not be super easy to get it back on there, but I think that's what you have to do to get these gears out of here. I'm honestly not positive about that. I didn't want to pry too much around here and break this housing. You know, that would kind of defeat the purpose of trying to fix this thing. But you know, maybe if you pried enough, maybe you could be able to get these out. But it seemed like only one end would want to lift up, and then it would only lift up so far, and that was it. So I think you have to take this spring out and this other gear to get these out. I don't think they're really, you know, they're really designed or intended to be serviced, even though they do make the gears for them. So kind of frustrating for me, because I spent a lot of time figuring out and trying to get this mirror apart, and trying to be real careful about it and not break anything, and it was kind of frustrating doing it and dealing with these wires. It's a kind of annoying type of job that tests your patience. But so it's kind of disappointing for me, but I won't be able to get this fixed because we don't have the other gear anyway, and the customer doesn't really need it. She doesn't really need that passenger mirror operational to be able to like retract in and extend out. She doesn't really need it, so she's gonna have me just put this back together, and you know, we're gonna kind of just leave it at that. But so this is one I won't be able to fix, but I did figure out what the problem is. But you know, that didn't really take a rocket scientist, because this is a very common problem on, you know, a lot of vehicles. So wasn't a complicated diagnosis. But at least I know what it's like to take one of these apart now, and I honestly wouldn't recommend it unless you got a lot of patience and nothing else to do and want to risk it. Seems like there's a lot of stuff involved in taking these things apart that could break, and there's a lot of parts, a lot of screws, stuff to deal with, and you got to have some of these super tiny screwdrivers. I don't know what they call these kind of screwdrivers, but you got to have some of these too. There's some real tiny screws on these. But yeah, that's kind of how this job went, and figured I'd just do a video on this and an update on this. But hopefully someone out there liked it or found it interesting or learned something. But yeah, that's all I got on this one, and I will talk to you on the next one.